Y'all already know what time it is. It's story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Okay, disclaimer, if my vibe is a little off, it's just because I've been getting into it with this laser company, the laser company that burnt me all morning. So from 10 o'clock, it's about to be 1 o'clock. So yeah, be on the lookout for that story time. Now back to this video. So y'all, this video, you gotta watch the last one. Well, you don't have to, but it's good if you do, because it's gonna play a big part. But yeah, this is kind of like a continuation of what happened when I went to Ray Ray house, y'all. And it's so hard not to give it away, because that last story time I spoiled a lot, but I had to cut it out. So y'all, I pulled up to Ray Ray house, and mind you, like, I was a mess, because I told y'all I just had that breakdown in the car. Like, I broke down. I was crying, boohooing, crying, and then I slid on him. So I'm trying to get myself together. Like, I ain't do nothing because I ain't have no makeup on. I just put like setting powder over my face and eye drops, because I keep everything in my car. Mind you, this boy answered he answered the door in a towel. Who this for? Yeah, he started hugging me and stuff, and he told me to come in, right? And he's just looking at me like, you straight? You good? You good? Whatever. I don't know. At the time, I'm like, oh, he could feel that something is wrong with me. This man really loved me. So yeah, he asked me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Of course, I want to be like, this just rolled off with my car. It's too early to be saying that, my bad. This boy just rolled off with my car. He went to go make transactions. He had a whole bunch of tree in my trunk, a whole bunch of white blue sugar powder, whatever you want to call it. Y'all know what I mean, drugs. So yeah, I want to tell him everything, but I'm like, I don't feel like getting into it, because I don't feel like reliving it right now. Like, it's gonna stress me out, it's gonna make my head hurt, I might cry again. So yeah, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm straight, whatever. So he had the TV on. I just sit on the couch watching TV. He go to the room. I'm thinking he changing and stuff. So it sounds like he just throwing stuff around. I'm like, what is this fool doing up in here? He yelling out, "You good? So what you did today? Just trying to talk." While it sounds like he throwing stuff around. So I'm like, okay. I should have got up to see what he was doing, but I come to find out, I knew what he was doing. But yeah, we ain't there yet. So I'm like, yeah, we went to the flea market there and whatever. I just gave him like a vague response, and he come back out. So he was dressed now. He come back out, and we just talking. He sizing me up. You good? You straight? Same thing. I'm like, okay, I just told you I'm good. Like, can you please stop asking me? One thing about it, if I look like I'm not okay and you keep asking me if I'm okay and I say yes, it's either one or two things. I don't want to talk about it, or I don't want to talk about it with you. Like, I feel like people should just read between the lines. I don't ever keep asking people if they good or they straight when they say yes. When you want to talk about it, you gonna talk about it. Yeah, I know something wrong with you. You could talk to me. I know something wrong. Just going on and on and on. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight, because stop asking me. It was cute at first. I wanted to be delusional about it at first, but now you kind of getting on my motherfucking nerves. So yeah, eventually we got off of it, and he asked if I was hungry, because we was just chilling, watching TV and talking. He was rolling up whatever, he started smoking. And yeah, we watched TV. I guess he had no munchies, because he asked if I was hungry, and I was like, yeah, because I don't even think I ate that day. We was just drinking. Well, I was. So yeah, he was like, yeah, you want to go get some pizza? Because there was a pizza place around the corner. And I was like, yeah, I could eat pizza, but I really don't feel like going. Like, I really did not feel like getting in nobody else's car. Like, I don't know if I was traumatized or what, but I'm just like, listen, I don't even want to see my car right now, okay? I don't want nobody to steal it again, but I don't even want to see it. So he was like, all right, you want to stay here? I thought he was going to be like, all right, I can order the pizza and they could drop it off, whatever. But he was like, nah, you can stay here while I go get the pizza. You gonna leave me in your house, Lil Ray Ray? Bet. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay here. I'm just gonna take a little nap. I might rest my eyes, you know. I don't know if I only do this, but if somebody's saying something like that to me, I'm gonna try to like convince them to not change their mind. Like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna rest my eyes anyway. I'm finna go through all your shit. I don't know why he didn't think that I would go through all his shit. He ended up leaving, and I'm like, all right, let me give it 5 minutes, because what if he double back and turn around and just walk in real quick? Should I lock the top lock? No, this is not even my house. Don't be locking locks that ain't yours. So I give it a little while, sitting out, really pretending, because I'm like, dude, he got cameras up in here, and then he watching me. Like, why do he feel comfortable leaving me in his house? Oh, so you let everybody in your house. You leave everybody up in your mother, huh? I ain't care, because I still went through his shit. So yeah, I'm just I'm starting off slow. Like, I'm just in the restroom, you know. Mind you, I don't even know what I'm looking for, because this is not my man. This is not my man. And I just felt like I wanted to be nosy. I'm just naturally nosy. Now, if it was like a homegirl or a friend or something, I'm not gonna go through your stuff. I'm not gonna go through your stuff. But a dude, I just want to see what's up. I want to see if you got any prescriptions that I need to know about, like what's going on, especially because I wanted the D at some point. I don't know when. Actually, I did know when. It was that day. But I wanted the D. So let me just see what your medicine cabinet do. They still make medicine cabinet? Let me just see. So yeah, I checked the bathroom first and nothing. Go up in the kitchen. Where your medicine when you get sick at? Nothing. Not a drop of NyQuil or Tylenol or nothing. So I'm like, okay. Didn't find nothing. So I'm going into the room, looking, nothing, going through the drawers. I see condoms. I see magnums. I see magnums for sure. Magnums by the roll. So yeah, y'all, I end up opening a closet. Tell me why I see what was, I think it was like some shoes and a shirt. It was like he just threw everything into the closet. The closet was a mess. Okay, it was some sandals just thrown in there and a shirt on top of it. Who shit is this? Who this for? My heart beating fast as hell now. It's beating fast, but at the same time I'm like, oh, you know what, he got a sister, Raven. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is his sister stuff, because I don't think they live together no more, but sometimes she'd be back and forth over there. Like, after this, I had seen her over there. So either way, I was thinking that it was the sister stuff. I know he wasn't my man, but I wanted him to be a little bit, not really, but kinda. Drink break. Grab your drink. Don't even think. Grab your drink. Y'all, I'm just sitting around his house, right? And he taking like a lot longer. I don't know if they had to go make the dough fresh, pick the tomatoes, harvest the cheese, whatever. But that pizza was taking so long. So I'm just sitting on the couch watching TV. And it's crazy because the first thought in my head was like, dang, he been gone for a long time. And I could have still been going through his stuff. But then I'm like, don't start going back through his stuff, because any minute he could probably walk through the door. So I'm like, all right, any minute now he gonna walk through the door, any minute. So I ain't gonna rummage through his things. Just like I was thinking, any minute now he finna come back with my car, any minute. I'm not gonna overreact, any minute. Because I seen a lot of y'all like, I don't understand why this and that, because I thought any minute now he gonna be back. Like, nobody does this type of stuff. That's what I was thinking. It's different when it's in the moment versus me telling y'all. So yeah, boy took a whole, I don't even know, a cool 30, 45. Mind you, the pizza place is like 5 minutes up the street, if that. So when he did come back, he came back with the pizza and he came back with a bottle. So I'm like, oh, okay, he had to stop at the liquor store too. So yeah, we just up in there eating, talking, and here he go again asking me, you good? You straight? Like, I could tell something wrong with you though, but I know something wrong with you. But I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, why is he going so hard? Like, he knows something is just wrong with me for real. Like, boy, because if you didn't know nothing, you would just have let it go. Like, if I said I'm straight, I'm good. You don't know something. I could have got into it with a family member. Somebody could have passed away. I don't know. Like, boy, you dragging it. He just seemed like he was picking for me to, tell him something. So I'm like, I'm cool. I'm straight. So whatever. I'm eating. And he rolling up. My phone go off, and I'm thinking it's Deasia to see. She checking to see if I like made it. She hit me up or whatever. I don't know why I thought it was her. She's just the first person that came to my mind. So I checked my phone. Tell me why it's old girl, her friend. She hit me with a where you at text. Mind you, she don't ever text me on some where you at, just like dry where you at out of nowhere. Girl, if I said I was going home, why wouldn't you assume that I'm home? We're not even cool enough for you to just be like, hit me up like this. So yeah, I just look at my phone and I ignore it. No, I'm lying. I look at my phone and I'm like, what the hell? I say something like, what the hell, or what, something like that, like that's weird, whatever. And he was like, what happened? I'm like, nah. I'm like, nothing. I'm texting old girl. And he was like, what she said? What's going on? Like, I don't know if he thought it was at the time. I'm thinking, oh, he think that old girl told me something about them, because mind you, they used to mess around. So I felt like that's why he was reacting like that. But in hindsight, we're not there yet. So yeah, he reacted like that. I'm like, nothing. You tripping? Why you tripping? And he was like, well, I ain't tripping. I'm cool. I don't even give a fuck for whatever. Just saying on that. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to PG-13 up this next part because I have not been recording long enough to start getting into it. Dang. Okay, I got here too fast. I'm gonna use a lot of code words. Y'all gonna have to keep up, please. Keep up. Mind you, he just smoking and talking and stuff, and I'm just on my phone. Eventually, after I'm done eating, I get my cup because we drinking, and I go sit on the couch and we watching TV. We watching Netflix. Netflix and chill. Oh my god, it's always Netflix. Okay, what about Netflix make people horny? Okay, so yeah, mind you, he just finished smoking, so he got the smoker hands. The breath wasn't that bad because we drinking. I feel like alcohol kill germs. That's what everybody say. Alcohol gonna kill germs, whatever. So yeah, I'm like, yo. So I smell his hands. Mind you, I already know what I wanted him to do, but this was a perfect excuse. So I'm like, your hands smell funny. Can you go wash your hands? Yeah. I felt like I was so slick with it. So he was like, what you mean my hands smell funny? I'm like, it smelled like weed remnants in smoke. Can you go wash your hands? He get up and go wash his hands, right? Because I already knew I wanted it to get on and popping. I felt like that's what I needed because of all the emotions that I was having. I don't know. Let me just get there. So yeah, we cuddling and stuff, and he started kissing me. He's like start kissing on me, rubbing on me, like my neck and stuff, kissing on my neck. So my ass, I'm like, what you doing? Whatever. No, I said it way cuter than this. Y'all, I don't just be like, what you doing? Like, not the way I be telling y'all. So I was like, what you doing? So he was like, I'm trying to kiss you. I want to taste you.
Oh my god.
That's the magic words. Bitch, bing! You don't say the magic words. So I'm like, all right, I was like, well, let me take a shower first because you said you want to taste me. So this boy had the nerve to say, no, you good. What? I'm good about what? What's good? No. So I'm like, what you mean? He said, I ain't have to take no shower.
Nasty
boy,
bitch.
Give me a fucking towel and let me hop in the shower. And I asked for a shirt. So I'm like, nah, give me a towel and a shirt, whatever. And I'm mad because I could have been took the shower when he was gone for like 30 minutes. I get up in the restroom and I'm like, dang, do I really want to do this? And it wasn't even because of that. It's just because like I felt unprepared. I don't know. It was like going to be like the first time, and I wanted to be like more prepared, bitch. I wanted some body butter, some perfume, I ain't have nothing but me and my purse. Now I'm finna get out smelling like Old Spice, one of his homeboys, and like I just wanted to smell real girly and cute and fruity. But whatever, it was a nothing. It ain't stopped the show. So I got up and I showered up with that Old Spice. I scrubbed everything 50 times, hard as hell. So yeah, I get out. I go up in the room. Mind you, the lights. Mind you, he migrated from the living room to the room. TV on, lights off, just Netflix on in the room now. And it's a shirt laid out on the bed. I'm like, oh, okay. So I put the shirt on over my towel because I'm shy. Yeah, I don't know why I felt so shy. I was so freaking nervous. And then don't let me get nervous because I get the farting. So
girl.
Sorry. I felt like that was too much. I'm sorry. If that was too much for you, just act like you didn't hear it. So I'm like, bitch, do not get the farting up in this bitch because this is supposed to be all sexy and I'm just making it so disgusting. Okay. This is what I be thinking in my head. This is really it. Because if you don't keep my focus when we about to get down, like I will start thinking about, did I poop today? What I'm gonna eat after? Like I'll think about the weirdest things. So you really gotta keep my focus when we about to, yeah. So yeah, I'm walking to the bed and I'm so nervous. Like, cause for one, I kind of wanted to stay in the living room. Like, boy, I wanted the couch, the kitchen, the counter. While we in the bed, like we finna make love. Like I don't. So yeah, we get in the bed, and you know how when you meet him the first time with your sneaky link, like say this was a Tinder hookup and we ain't even know each other, like we just sitting there like we don't know what we here for. So when we in that bed just cuddling like we don't know what we here for. Like I'm like, and usually that would be cool because warm me up to it. But this, like, I have been around him a lot. We've been talking for a long time. We've been talking about this for a long time. So it's like, you the dude, like you should be way more aggressive than this. So yeah, we just in the bed cuddling. He rubbing on me. it's just going a little too slow for me. Mind you, I'm off that brown. We drinking. And I don't know. I was on 10. So I'm like, we gonna be here all night or we finna get it popping. So I just started getting it popping. So yeah, I'm rubbing his, meat patty. I'm rubbing his meat patty. And he started touching me, kissing on me, and everything we getting it going again. So he say something like, just kiss it, just kiss it. And I'm like, all right, bitch, because you know what? I'm drunk. And then it's brown. I think it was Duce or something. Bitch, Corinne Stephens, her stuff don't suck a better dick than me when I'm drunk. Okay?
Cat.
If y'all know who Superhead is, Corinne Stephens, Google her. You need to Google her because she was the best in the game. The best to ever do it. That's what I heard.
No Kathy.
So, yeah, I get down there. Mind you, I'm under the cover. Why was I under the cover? I don't know, like... Wait, I just pictured it. Oh my God. I just literally remember it. The way that I went under the cover was like, I don't know. Sometimes I just be feeling like I'm in a movie, bitch. So I'm under, bitch, I take the cover, put it over my head and go down there. Oh, I'm just touching it. And when I initially like put the cover over my head, it was a little funky. It was a little funky-ish. But mind you, when I had first came, he was in a towel. So I'm like, okay, he took a shower. So I didn't even need to snip it for real because it had gotten like all congested because I'm under the cover. So it's all smelling up the smell. What I'm supposed to do with this? So I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck am I supposed to say? Like, and it's crazy because in them situations, it's always like, what do I say? What do I do? Because mind you, I've been in a situation like this before and this wasn't the worst smell. But I don't know you and I don't know where you've been. Like, it's different when you with your partner and like, because you know they smells. So you know when something is like fishy or you know when it's like just just sweat from running around and it just, swinging all day. I don't know. And you just know your partner smells. But this, I ain't smelled that before. It wasn't the worst smell, but I ain't smelled that before. I don't know what you was doing when you was gone for 30 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, so you know when you just like bored and you picking the stuff in between your toes? Yeah, toe jam mixed with like, I don't know, like D-sweat, funk juice, something like that. Maybe a little earring back thrown in there. It was just like a bunch of mixtures of smells that should not have been mixed together. I don't know.
Don't hit me with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas because it's always different when it's in the moment. And I wasn't trying to ruin the moment and be rude. Because I wanted mine, even though he's not gonna get his, I want mine. I didn't know what to say. But I did remember that me and my ex would be like, if we like didn't really wanna hurt each other's feelings or whatever, or I don't know, I feel like it wasn't a cold word because it was very blunt. We was both very blunt. I don't know if that was the sag in both of us. But we would be like, you wanna take a shower? Or did you take a shower? Like, we would just say it. So I'm like, bitch, I don't know what else to say other than to say that. I could be like, damn nigga, what the fuck y'all stink? Or did you wash your ass today? Like, I could have said something mean. And y'all, some of y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all, some of y'all will swear y'all would do that. But when you really in the moment, it's a totally different feeling. So I get from under the cover and it was like a breath of fresh air. I'm like, it's hot. I'm hot. Can you turn the fan on? So he get up and he turn the fan on. And when he get back in the bed, I'm like, damn, if this nigga try to come back over here doing the same stuff, like I don't know what to do. Like I'm not finna do it. Basically, I went back to doing every single thing that I was doing except for touching his meat patty. So, cause what do you smell like that for? And the crazy thing is, he might have said I didn't have to because he didn't. Like, I don't know what he was in that shower. What he was in that towel for. And you seen me get in the shower, so why wouldn't you follow suit? You know? Now I'm on my back and like he's in between my legs and we're just doing the same stuff. Kissing. Oh my God. So I'm like, you the headhunter Uchi doctor. Yeah, and if you really want to know his real name, like the real nickname people have for him, go to my Twitter. But he had a nickname that he answered to. Proudfully. Is that a word? Proudfully? Proudly. And for YouTube's sake, I'm gonna call it the headhunter Uchi doctor. That's what you do. That's your profession at this point. So I'm like, why is he taking so long to get to doctoring my Uchi and hunting on the head? I don't know. It was just taking too long for me. So I grabbed his hand and I put it down there so he could see what his hand for. This boy whispered in my ear. He said something like, you go first. You go first. because I want to take my time on you. I want to take my time with you or something like that. So I'm like,
you stink, I can't.
Wasn't I already down there and I didn't do nothing with it? Isn't that a sign? I feel like that is why you need to tell people straight up, because sometimes they do be oblivious. But for me, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask like, what? Something wrong? Do I need one more time, 2 more scrubs? What? Because I just want to know. Mind you, while he whispering this in my ear in his sexiest voice, I just kept saying, come on. Like, I'm like, come on. I'm not finna like do it because I was kind of moaning. But yeah, I'm not finna do all that on camera for y'all. Not for free. Y'all wanna pay for it. I'm playing. So yeah, I'm saying that, and he was like, nah, come on, you finna kill the mood. I'm like, what the not you actually finna kill the mood, because why would that even come out your mouth right now? He just kept trying to convince me, and I'm like, come on, like, no, just come on, whatever. And then bitch, eventually I started trying to push his ass down there. What Tokyo said, put the pressure right to God. One thing about it, I hate an attitude ass having niggas when they don't get their way. Because if I said no, then like, I don't know, I feel like dudes always get theirs and then don't want to return the favor all the time. So what's wrong with you? Damn, my ear just came on. I hope y'all can't hear it. What's wrong with you like doing that? You feel me? So yeah, I felt like he had an attitude, because when he got down there, the head was not hunting and the doctor was not Uchi, and I don't know. It was just it was not good. Like, I definitely had better than that. I don't know, I just thought he was finna go down there and show his ass, eat the ass, show it, tongue it, twirl it, flip it, dip it, flick it, all that. I thought he was finna go down there and do his big one, his thing, give it his all. But no, and I'm thinking like, damn, this is it, bitch. I could read a book right now and be more aroused than this. Like, these bitches is gassing him. Maybe they mean the D is good, because this could not possibly be what they talking about. It can't be. But judging off, mind you, I only had one other person do that, but them versus you, I'm finna call him up right now, Lil Dre Dre. Hello? Where you at? Yeah, cause that one time that tongue, when I tell you Lil Dre Dre gave it his fucking all, and I was expecting better than that, oh, very disappointed. I'm just laying there like, oh, when I tell you I started watching TV at one point, I was watching a little bit of TV. I'm thinking in my head like, bruh, what? Am I really finna waste the body? Because if this is not good, then I know that D is not much better than this. What? But what Meg say? It never happened if the dick wasn't slapping. So, you know, or in my case, it never happened if the head wasn't slapping. So, when I tell you this nigga get back up, he was ready to go. I can't even say that. He was ready, okay? I looked down and it was at attention. So, I'm like, oh, hell no. Because, bitch, I done laid here contemplating my whole life and my escape route, and I'm about to put it in effect. So, he get up looking for the Magnum. And I'm like, I get up and I forgot what I said. Basically, I was acting drunk as hell. I had to. What was that? What, did y'all see that? Okay, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it for the time being. I'll go to the restroom and I'm acting like my stomach is hurting. So I'll go up in the restroom and I lock the door. And I'm y'all, let me tell you, because I will drag it. I'm telling you, I will drag it so far. And some people might be watching this, and what I'm about to say, they'll be like, oh, that's too far. You should have just told him what was up. Da 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 da. You're doing the most, whatever. Because y'all, some of y'all be tripping. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. But I was up in there dry heaving, like I was finna throw up. I started running the sink water. I started coughing. Like, I'm just like, he knocking on the door, baby, you good, baby, this, and that. I'm like, bitch, I was going for the alcohol. I be aiming high. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna give it my all. That's one thing about it. Cause if I would have saw it through if I would have been a headhunter and I saw it through, I would have gave it my all. I might have spit and not swallowed nothing, but I would have gave it all my all. So yeah, I'm tweaking in there. I'm flushing the toilet like. Wait. No, I drug it because you know the cleaning supplies. And I've done this before. This is how I be knowing to do stuff, because I've done it before. Like one time I was pretending I threw up, and I took some oatmeal into the restroom, and I dropped the oatmeal in the toilet, so it actually sounded like something is coming out. I was fucked up when that toilet bowl water splashed my lip, but that's the cost that you got to take. So yeah, I'm pouring cleaning supplies in the toilet, acting like some shit is actually coming out while I'm over me dry heaving and making the throw up sound. I'm pouring some shit in the toilet. I've done this many a times to get out of shit. I mean, not even to get out of shit. Yeah, actually, yeah. It was for multiple things. Maybe I'll make that another story time. But yeah. So yeah, that's when he asked me, baby, you good? You okay? What's wrong? Da da da, whatever. So I'm like, my stomach, moaning, whatever, like pain, like I'm in pain. Y'all, I'm doing the most. So when I finally come out, he like, baby, you good? What's wrong? What's wrong? Lay down. You need to lay down. So I'm like, nah, I need to stand up, because if I lay down, I feel like I'm gonna throw up again, and just doing the most, right? So I go to the kitchen now, I get some water, and I'm like, damn, okay. If I try to leave right now, he gonna be like, I thought you was too drunk to drive, or whatever. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? I could call an Uber, but excuse me. He seemed like the type of dude that's not gonna let me get into an Uber drunk, and then I know he's not gonna take me home right now because he's very drunk. I don't know. I was just contemplating my life again while I'm drinking this water, pretending to be drunk. And by the time I get back in the room, this nigga is passed out. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I'm like, oh yeah. Because he was smoking that skunk, because that's exactly what it smelled like. And then we was drinking. The dude say gonna do it every time. Thank you, Trace. I was so happy. No, for real. I was so like glad, because I was not trying to see that through. I really wasn't, because it's the fact. Honestly, I feel like it was the fact that he had an attitude and he went down there. He half-assed it. Like if you didn't smell like that, I wouldn't have did all that. But you know what it was. You know what it was, because ain't no way you took a shower that day. It's like, But mind you, he sleep. And I'm still pretending to be drunk just in case, like, he wake up or he not really sleep for real. I don't know, y'all. I be paranoid. Like, maybe the cameras is watching. Mind you, I don't even know if he got cameras. But if they watching, I'm drunk, okay? For the camera's sake, I'm drunk. So, yeah, I'm still pretending like... I'm so up. How I get this drunk? For the camera's sake, you know, I had to put a show on. I told y'all I'll be aiming for the Oscars. You would think, all right, T, you what? You fake drunk to get out of it? I don't know, whatever. That should be the end of the story, right? No! Y'all, there's more. Of course there's more. Or if there wasn't more, I wouldn't have made this a story at all, because that's not even the kicker. That's not the real kicker. His phone started going off. Who is texting you this late? Mind you, I know that's not my man, but them feelings started coming back. I feel OT back there. She's still in there. Like, she's not completely gone. Like, a little piece of OT lingers deep in the depths of inside my soul. So his phone started going off. So I'm like, all right, bitch, I'm getting flashbacks. Why is somebody texting you this late? This is not texting hours, unless, you know, whatever. You got somebody else in mind to come over? Obviously not, because he passed out. Ow, that hurt. So the first little text I let slide, whatever. Okay. So his phone go off again. I'm like, okay, somebody need him. It bing again. I'm like, all right now, come on now, because this is a girl. Dudes do not double text. From my experience, like, I've never had to do, like, yes I have, I'm lying. It's not like he even was like trapping or nothing where people just hitting him up that late. He owned a business, so this is not business hours. I know it's not your homeboys, because they should be laid up with somebody they self. So I'm like, nah, the math is not mathing. I go over. Yes, I did. And I look at his phone, no notifications. So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh shit, y'all, I forgot a big ass part. Oh, I'm so freaking annoyed. Okay, y'all keep in mind, he had 2 phones. Not uncommon, because I got 2. Matter of fact, I got 3 phones. Only 2 of them on now. So yeah, he got 2 phones. His main phone, which was the iPhone, and then he had another phone. That was his business phone. Because, yeah. So, I'm not trying to say too much. So, yeah, when I first got there, he was texting on both of his phones, mostly his business phone. So, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then that's when he was asking me, you good? You sure? You straight? Da-da-da, whatever. So, we both texted, and I'm not paying it no mind, because we're both on our phones. But, yeah. One thing I did notice is that his business phone didn't have no lock on it, because at one point I had picked it up and I was making Snapchats on it, but I didn't post them because I'm like I'm not gonna post on your Snapchat because I don't know who you be talking to, whatever. He was like, no, I ain't got it. You can post it. I'm gonna post you later, watch, whatever. It was this whole thing. So yeah, that was that, right? Fast forward back to now when he knocked out, and I'm looking at his iPhone and it was no notifications. So I'm like, oh, okay, where's his other phone? It must be the other phone. So I'm like, damn, please let this phone ding off again so I can hear where it's coming from, because for some reason I just thought it was that iPhone sitting on the little mantle. It wasn't. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna let it go, start watching TV. But then his phone ding off again, and so I'm like, okay, somebody is blowing him the fuck up, so let me listen. So I even mute the TV and everything, and I'm trying to like listen over his snores. So you know, when you're trying to listen hard, you gotta do that pause. It's like a certain pause you do in a look. Like if I was in a car, I would have turned the music down so I could see better. Like I'm really trying to see where his phone is. So I gotta stop breathing damn near. Okay. So when it go off again, I'm like checking under the bed. No, before it go off again, I'm checking under the bed. I'm checking the drawers where I seen the magnums at. I'm checking every little thing. Hell, I went in the restroom and checked. I'm starting to check places you know shit ain't at. So finally, I opened the closet door. Tell me why this boy phone is on the floor as soon as I open the door in the closet. I don't know why, but based off experience, dudes will hide their phones when they know they about to go to sleep. My ex used to hide it in his shoes, under clothes, under the bed. Any random place you could think of. Sometimes it wouldn't even be in a room with us. So I'm like, it looked like it could have slid under the door, but did you put that there? Because how would that have slid under the door? I don't know. I ain't hear no phone falling, nothing. So whatever. I pick up the phone and it only had like about 2 notifications. So the notifications I kept hearing was the reminders, I think, because I don't know why the phone kept going off. It had to have been a reminder text. So I'm looking at the phone. I open the phone. It's nobody for real. I wouldn't be a woman if I didn't go through his phone. Now I know what you're thinking, bitch. I don't go through niggas' phones. I don't go through dudes' phones. And he not even your man. I know. But I think I only went through his phone because I was starting to like him. So I'm like, I just need to know, like, if I'm being delusional and if this is like one-sided, I need to know. Like, I want to know so I can pull it back, because I'm not trying to fall too deep into nothing and get played like a fool again. So I started going through his Instagram DMs. Mind you, I'm doing everything so quick. Now, I didn't go in the bathroom and lock myself in the bathroom like I used to do, because we have evolved. We stand right in front of the nigga and we do it just in case we got to slap the dog shit out of him while he sleep. So, yeah, I was standing right there. At one point, I even sat on the bed and got kind of comfortable. But I'm still moving fast because I don't know if it's the ADHD in me, the little piece that's left. I don't know. I was like going through the Instagram DMs. Okay, scrolling. Okay. Then I swipe the screen up, go to the Snapchat DMs. Okay, any girl names, swipe up, go to the messages, go to the pictures. Like I was trying to do everything at one time, at least skim it so I could get the overall feel of it, right? So then I slowed down when I knew that he wasn't waking up because he over here snoring like a fucking bear. So I'm like, all right, let me take my time a little bit. So let me go to the messages. I'm not seeing nothing. And you know what? I don't know what made me think of old girl. I think it's the fact that they used to mess around. I don't know. Something in my spirit was just telling me to look for old girl name, and I just could not find her name. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe either they not texting or it's in that other phone that got the lock code on it. So I go to the Instagram DMs. I'm not seeing nothing at first. Then lo and behold, I see old girl. Mind you, I'm seeing a bunch of other bitches too, but I'm going to the one that I'm concerned about, because I know you got history with this girl that I'm supposed to be cool with, quote unquote cool with. Because at first, me and old girl, let's keep that in mind. Me and old girl was a very cool. We was really, really cool. And I feel like it was Lil Ray Ray that put this little weirdness between us. I don't know. So I'm going to her. I don't care about all the other girls, because that's expected. He a nigga. Of course you can't be talking to 50 bitches. But you supposed to be my friend. At least associate, I don't know. So I'm going in their messages. They talking, flirting. I seen a message that said something about, oh, I text you, and he like, which phone or something like that. And she was like, both, do it matter, whatever. It just seemed like they were still messing around a little bit. I don't know. So I'm like, oh damn, I can't get in the other phone. So I go over to his iPhone and I'm picking it up and I'm like, damn, how can I get into this phone, bro? I'm really contemplating locking him out, opening his eyeballs while he's sleep and putting the phone up to his head like this. Like, I'm like, nah, because if he wake up, he gonna kick me the fuck out because he gonna think I'm crazy. So I'm like, whatever, let me just try to find her messages in this phone that's unlocked. And I can't find it. So something tell me, bitch, go to your phone, type in her phone number, and look at it that way. Like, come on, I don't know. It's like the crazy tea was coming back out, because this is what I used to do to my ex. So that's what I did. And her number come up. Of course it's not saved. And I didn't know her number by heart, so I wouldn't have. Did y'all see that? Okay, let me ignore it again. I wouldn't have known. But yeah. And her number was actually close to the top too. So that means y'all been texting today. Let me tell you, when I tell you, she had been texting my man that's not my man, but he finna be my man all day. Texting him all day. Y'all, this is it, right? Because remember what I said earlier, it's about to come full circle. This girl was telling him everything that was happening. Mind you, I didn't even see, I guess because I was panicking so much. Because if you seen the last video, you know the boy stole my car, basically. You rolled off in my car without my permission and you did not come right back. You left, you wouldn't answer the phone, you stole it. And you went to go do what you did, you stole it. So I didn't even see the girl texting nobody, pulling out her phone or nothing. It could have been because I wasn't paying attention. I was panicking, I had my own stuff going on, and I was following Black around. Because he was trying to get Wale on the phone, the boy that stole my car. But, girl, when I say step-by-step details, I thought y'all didn't talk, Ray Ray. You said you didn't talk to her. You said you ain't fuck with her and none of that. So you don't understand why she always in your business. But here she is, in your phone, giving you the play. So, yeah, she talking about, yeah, and I had to fight toilet bowl water girlfriend because they got into it, so I had to fight her. Huh? Bitch, what? You fought toilet bowl water girlfriend because you was fucking on toilet bowl water. Let's keep it real. Now I'm lining up timestamps, right? And she was telling him all that before I got there. When I got there, she was saying like, what you doing? Let me come through, let me come over, whatever, just like trying to see him and stuff. And at the same time, when I was already there, she was texting me like where I'm at type of thing. So I'm lining up timestamps and I'm like, oh, okay. So she was texting him while I was there. He wasn't responding. I think he might have said like one thing back to her and then he stopped responding. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, she was really trying to see if she could come through and if I was there type of thing. Like, you know how girls are. They're not dumb. And I didn't respond and he stopped responding. So obviously she knew that we was together. Long story short, they be talking and they was flirting because I started going up the thread and looking at their other messages, and they be talking a lot more than, because he said he didn't talk to him at all. And every time I would ask, oh girl, about Ray, she'd be like, girl, don't nobody want Ray. Girl, I got a man, da-da-da this, da-da-da. That's old news. I messed with him like da-da-da. We had our thing and that's played out and whatever. But the whole time you still in his phone and you got a man. That's the part that really blew my mind, but not really. So, because she was fucking on toilet bowl water at one point, mind you. But yeah, so I'm like, they still fucking around. That's very clear. And I'm glad that I didn't just do what I almost did, because who knows who else he fucking. And especially you talking about, oh, I ain't have to take no shower. That was strike one. Strike two, you stunk. Matter of fact, you stinking is strike one. Strike two, you stink. You didn't get your motherfucking ass in the shower. You got down there. You didn't head hunt or doctor the cookie. And it was just, I don't know. I just felt, I don't know how I felt. I'm like, damn, I don't even think I liked this nigga the way that I thought I did before I came over here. Maybe I should have took my ass home or whatever. But I don't know. So anyway, long story short, I ended up staying because I don't know. I think I didn't want to leave his door open, and I thought about taking his key. But I'm like, you know what? I could stay because he knocked out. He not waking up. And I get up early. I don't care if I get up. I don't care if I go to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm taking my ass home. At least 8 o'clock at the minimum. So yeah, I leave in the morning. Mind you, y'all, I was gonna put my underwear back on. It's not random, but it's a side thing because I ended up figuring it out, but it was like down the line because I still did kind of talk to him. That's another story. But I couldn't find my underwear. I wasn't gonna put them back on, but I want them. So I end up putting back on my shorts and I keep his big t-shirt on and I take my ass home. Before when I seen that he was waking up a little bit, I'm like, yeah, lock your door, I'm about to leave. You leaving already? You don't want to go get something to eat? What's wrong? You good? You good, baby? Whatever, just call me baby this, baby that. You sure you don't want to stay? I'm like, nah, I gotta go get my daughter, da 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 da. And he was like, all right, baby, call me later. You could come back over tonight. You could come back over tomorrow, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, nah, because you got a bitch stuff in your closet. Literally. Now, I don't want to keep being like, that's another story, because honestly, it do be. And I don't want to like spill it here. And then when I tell the other story, say it there again, because y'all gonna think that y'all heard the whole story just because one part sound familiar. And it's real hard not to do that, but I'm gonna just have to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna just save that. But yeah, it's so annoying because I wanted that dick so bad. Like, I cannot tell you how bad I think I dreamt about dick that night. And for you to just show up like this, stanky, I'm sick. I'm sick as hell. No, but for real though, if I'm gonna keep it real, it wasn't even the smell, because I could have told him, like, if I really wanted it bad enough, I could have been like, go wash your dick off or go take a shower, something. But it was really the fact that he got an attitude and went down there and played with my time. You played with my time and my pussy, and not in a good way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I feel like this is so short, but I gotta edit and record some other videos, so I'm gonna just leave this one here. I'm not gonna drag it out, and I tried to keep it straight to the point. I hope you liked it. All right, I tried to stay on track. Anyway, y'all, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave anything in the comment, leave a chicken, because you know that's our thing, and make sure you are subscribed so you can be notified whenever I post, because YouTube been tweaking and suppressing, and I don't appreciate that. YouTube. What's good? Right, I'm like, it's fine, we're gonna get back to where we need to be. It ain't nothing. So yeah, you already know the vibes. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye. You could tell, like, I don't know, he wasn't expecting company, even though he told me to come over. Oh, excuse me, he told me to come over, but he just ended up throwing every single thing in his closet like he 18. Like, I did that when I was a little kid. Honestly, I did that when I was like 15. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, I ended up seeing it. It was so y'all know what the craziest thing is? They names really did start with the same letter. I didn't even do that on purpose, but in real life it do. Okay, I feel like I'm weird to the point where I don't know why I think like this now, but you can't be talking to nobody else. But if I got my eggs in a few baskets, that's cool for me. But yeah, it's a double standard. I don't care, because dudes be having double standards all the time. So it's time for us to start making some. So ladies, make your own double standards and stand on them. I get it popping. So yeah, I'm like rubbing on him. How can I say this? You know, I'm down there and I grab it, and it's like, you gotta do the sniff test before, always. I know dudes do it too. I was gonna say he the reason I do the sniff test, but unfortunately he ain't. But he the biggest reason I'm gonna keep doing the sniff test. So, mind you, I don't even really like kissing for real, but I kind of liked him. And I was very, very drunk. I feel like that's the only time I be kissing for real is when I'm drunk, because it was fresh and ready to go. So let's get to going. What was that? Shit, this be messing me up. All right. And when this happened, I wanted to tell it right then and there, but my ex, my ex was still like watching my channel. Like, he was stalking my channel, and I was dealing with somebody, and it was just a lot. And that's another story, but I ain't gonna get into it. So yeah, I be getting so not delusional. When I say delusional now, it ain't nothing close to the delusions that I used to have with my ex Dre. Ain't nothing close to that. But yeah, sometimes I just be like, sometimes I want to be delusional. Like, he love me, I know he love me, whatever.